The only attitude that I can really muster towards Trump and the administration now, when I see them on the breaking news or in articles, is literally just do it. Fucking do it. All these threats, all these things you're trying to hold everybody, all these little like, I could do this, I could do this. You guys can do anything you want. You're protected. You can I'm going to withhold your pass. It's like, fucking do it. Because I feel like it gives them this illusion of a lot of power, especially for people on the right. They think, oh, they have all these tools, they can do all these things, to stop the left. Then try it. I want them to see what your full power actually looks like, and I want the left to see what your full power actually looks like. Because right now, you're trying to get all these ICE agents that can't pass background checks. They can't pass physicals. I'd love to see their IQ tests. They probably have to take the same ones as you and pick out a tiger. You're like, good to go, my guy. And you got Stephen the Cuck Miller, like the little gremlin, like, you can do anything you want to do, right? But like this, you can do anything, my precious. Like, okay, then have him go out and do anything. Let him do it. See what happens. Because right now they see enough inside the protocol. They're scary just enough. And they're really, overall staying with people that aren't here legally. So that kind of keeps people like a little backed up. Start just going after whoever. You think you have so much power? Just go against any lib you don't like. See how that goes. I'm curious. We have Pete Kegsbreath up there, who already is a paranoid, malignant narcissist, Fox host, used wannabe everything, who got paranoid about being removed after CK. Then he did his speech in front of the admirals and the generals, and I will never forget at the end, that little look of insecurity, like, oh, they liked me. They don't like you, and everyone knows they don't like you. It's like, we got enough feedback and information from those in charge or retired veterans that said, like, yeah, that was a shit show and it was a disgrace and it was embarrassing. And then he wants to take away the passes from people that are going to talk about what happens in the Pentagon. Oh, I bet you are. Because you are inept. You're embarrassing. You are one of the most deeply insecure people I have ever seen. So you want to make sure that no one can talk about you. We just had an admiral or a general or someone resign because like, yeah, the stuff you're doing down in Venezuela, Caribbean area, all that stuff. Yeah, that's likely illegal. They don't want anything to do with that. And that's probably one of many that are going to start leaving. I really think as this all starts breaking apart more and the crazier Trump looks, I think that you're just going to have a hell of a time. So instead of just yapping, I'm going to send in the National Guard. I can do it anytime I want. No one will even care. I have all the power. No one will care. I'll send in the National Guard. I'm sending missiles, Air Force, Marines, Navy. I miss someone. Yeah, all of them, right? Send them in. Let's do it. Stop talking about it. I want to see what you got. I want your people to see what you got. And I want you to do it before midterms. While people don't have SNAP that you could fund, right? The USAID has $5 to $6 billion worth of money to fund things like this during shutdowns. Oopsie, don't want to talk about that. Want to make it the Democrats' fault, even though they can vote this through. The Republicans can vote all this through. But they want all the responsibility put on the left. That is why you aren't actually sending people in. You aren't actually doing all these big things that you threaten to do because you don't want the responsibility. You don't want any of the responsibility on your people, especially prior to midterms. But I want you to do it now. I'm curious. I'm tired of the tippy-tappy dance, the pussyfooting around. Like, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what you really got, because I bet it's not a lot. I bet it's the equivalent of like, I got a big thing down here. And then when we look, oh, you don't. And I think that's what this administration is. It's just we're trying to be a big phallic symbol, and really we have a little tiny mushroom. And there's a small amount of people on our side that keep the mushroom in their mouth. And they're the really loud ones on here who think that we're really tough and have all this power. Then let's see it. Put up or shut up.